I'm Marshall, and I'm the old bloke in the shed. One of many, I would think. I've got a video coming up after this for you, and I hope you enjoy it. I have added another valve here to the mill loader setup. It's so I don't have to unplug the digger when I want to use the mill loader. So now I just have to shut that valve, and open that valve, which is below, going that way. So they both have to go that way basically for the loader to work. Just cover it in oil because I had it a bit. Because you were having to get off the tractor and go and unplug it. Now I don't need to. So that wasn't a cheap valve either. It was 20 quid that valve, but it takes 400 bar or something ridiculous. So I think we're okay on the major at 2000 psi. I think that's a lot of bars. 100, 1500 would be 100 bar. What's that? A bit more. Maybe 130 bar, something like that. So we're well within the 400. Just going to run a face mill over these blocks, and then we'll try and rescue that thread as well. Or we could take that out of there. This might be a bad idea. It's some weird thread. I think it's a blacksmith made thread, because it's like, it's in between 3/4 and an inch, I think. 20, I don't know what it is. Not bad that way. This looks to be oval. It's certainly not round. Give it a run through at that and see what happens. That's cleaned up the threads. No, just clean them up on one side. It's not even round, it's oval. I'll see if I can thread the one off of here through it. Bring you back. Okay, gonna give these blocks a bit of a tidy up so they actually fit in without having to be hammered in. I've got the daddy of all face mills out. So we'll run it quite slow. Faster than that. See what happens. About 600 RPM. Fifty out. Up. Going up 50 south. See what 100 does. Just about flat. It must have gone up or something because there's a bump in the middle of it. measures. Just a clean up class really. Right, sort the ends out. Here's the important ones. You get tools like, I mean, I've got this Bridgeport, and you wonder how you, to yourself, how the heck did I do this in the past? Probably an angle grinder. It just wouldn't have had the accuracy you can get with these. I've spent quite a lot of money on all this stuff. The one good thing about tools is, not like a car, they probably keep their value. Unless it's at an estate sale when everybody's wanting them for nothing. Right, try that. $52. $49. Seems to be. Seems to be cutting at an angle. It's not good. at an angle for some weird reason. The head's not sitting on 0, it's moved. Let's get an angle. Other way is very close, so I'll leave it. Right, let's see what that does. Here we go. over the face once more. You can hear the motor bogging down a bit there when it's going slow. I'll speed it up a bit. Right, so just do the other side as well. Probably too hot to handle now. I think the next parallels I buy will be the magnetic ones. Measuring. 25, I think that's the size we're after. Yep. 40. 48 the other way. Right, I'll carry on with this, there's no point filming, it's just going to be the same thing. This is my latest purchase. I know, I can't help myself. This is actually the end of a shaper. So it's given me a box with T-slots. Do you remember I was using a wooden frame? Here's one. That wooden frame down there. But I managed to acquire this for a reasonable price. But it's going to need some alterations. This is slightly too wide to go in the T-slot, so we're going to mill that down, and these holes don't line up either, so we'll probably stick a couple of holes in so we can get that in. Then there's 2 bolts there that will hold it, and then we'll put in a couple of holes to match this other T-slot here. And then it's got T-slots there and there. And also this side as well, and the bottom. There's 3 in each. So it's got a bit of versatility. May never be used for anything, but it's here if we need it. And we need a bit of clean up as well. Might just, a wire brush might be enough to clean it. I'm trying to mill it and end up with it out of square. I know, I should keep my hands in my pockets. Not buy old stuff. I'm still working on that ring roller. I was actually looking for an angle plate, but the chap had this, so I thought, oh well, it's an angle plate and it's a square, and we can bolt things to it, so that's what I've got. End of a shaper.